Futures trading on Robinhood. Explained. Beginner step-by-step guide. Why most people misunderstand futures. Futures trading just dropped on Robinhood, and most beginners are already jumping in without fully understanding what they're doing. That's dangerous, because futures don't move like stocks. They move faster, hit harder, and can wipe accounts quicker if you're not prepared. But here's the good news. Once you understand the basics, futures can become one of the most powerful tools in your trading arsenal. In this video, I'm going to break everything down in the simplest way possible. How futures work, how to trade them step by step, and how to avoid the beginner mistakes that cost people money fast. Stay until the end, because this might completely change how you look at trading and help you avoid the exact traps that beginners fall into every single day. Foundation: what futures actually are. Let's start with the foundation, because this is where most confusion happens. Futures are simply contracts where you're betting on the future price of something. That something could be stock indexes, commodities, or other assets. You're not buying the asset itself, you're trading the price movement. Think of it like this: you're predicting whether price will go up or down, and you profit based on how correct you are. But here's the key difference: leverage. In futures trading, small price movements can lead to bigger gains or bigger losses. That's because futures allow you to control larger positions with less capital. Sounds exciting, right? It is, but it's also risky. Futures are generally more volatile than stocks and even options. That means faster opportunities, but also faster drawdowns if you're wrong. Now let's talk about how to access futures on Robinhood. Once you have access enabled, you'll be able to browse futures contracts, like index futures that track major markets. From there, you choose a contract, and then you choose your direction. Buy if you think price will go up. Sell if you think price will go down. That's the core idea. But mastering it is about control, not just prediction. And remember, leverage magnifies everything. So even a small mistake can have a big impact, which is why risk management matters more here than in most other types of trading. How to trade futures. Step-by-step execution. Now let's break down how to actually place a trade. First, pick a contract. Many beginners start with index futures because they follow broader market movement, which can be easier to read than random individual stocks. Next, decide your direction. If you believe the market is going up, you go long. If you believe the market is going down, you go short. This is one of the advantages of futures. You can profit in both directions without extra complexity. Then you enter the trade. But here's what most beginners forget: understanding how price moves. Futures often move in ticks or points, and each movement has a value attached to it. Even small movements can add up quickly depending on your position size. That's why execution matters. Before entering any trade, you should already know where you're entering, where you're taking profit, and where you're cutting your loss. Use stop-loss orders to protect yourself. Use limit orders to control your entry and exit. Never just click buy or sell without a plan. Because in futures trading, one impulsive decision can undo multiple good trades. Professionals don't rely on luck. They rely on structured execution, consistent risk management, and repeating the same disciplined process over time. Charting plus entries. Reading before reacting. Now let's talk about entries, the difference between guessing and trading with intent. If you're not using charts, you're basically gambling. Start with time frames. Use the 1-minute or 5-minute chart for precise entries. Use higher time frames to understand the overall direction. This helps you align your trades with the bigger trend instead of fighting against it. Next, identify support and resistance. Support is where price tends to bounce. Resistance is where price tends to reject. These levels act like zones where decisions are made in the market. Instead of chasing price, you wait for price to come to these levels. And most importantly, you wait for confirmation. That means you let price show its reaction before entering. Some traders apply concepts from ICT trading, focusing on liquidity and institutional movement. If you want to explore that deeper, There are full playlists dedicated to it. For charting, I personally use TradingView, but honestly, the built-in charts on Robinhood are enough when you're starting out. And here's something most beginners miss: less is more. You don't need complicated indicators. You need clean levels, clear structure, and patience. Because the best trades usually come to those who wait, not those who rush. And learning to wait is one of the hardest but most valuable skills you can develop. Tips plus psychology, the real edge. Now let's talk about the part most people ignore: your mindset. Futures move fast. That's both the opportunity and the danger, so manage your risk. Don't over-leverage. Just because you can take a big position doesn't mean you should. Cut losses quickly. Small losses are part of the game. Big losses come from hesitation. And most importantly, control your emotions. Greed will make you hold too long. Fear will make you exit too early. Frustration will make you overtrade. The best traders aren't the ones who predict perfectly, they're the ones who stay disciplined under pressure. Because consistency beats intensity every time, and emotional stability is what allows you to execute your plan without hesitation or second guessing. Common mistakes. What to avoid? Let's quickly go over the mistakes that wipe out beginners. Using too much size on one trade, holding losing trades, hoping they'll come back, not understanding how volatile futures can be, overtrading, jumping into too many setups without quality confirmation. These mistakes seem small, but they add up fast. Avoid them, and you're already ahead of most traders because avoiding losses is just as important as making profits. Conclusion: tools to improve faster. If you want to improve faster, you need the right tools. Stay updated with platforms like MarketWatch, StockTwits, and Twitter to understand market sentiment. Keep a trading journal. Track every trade, what worked, what didn't, and why. Because growth in trading comes from reflection, not just repetition. I've also included a free Young Investors Trading Journal PDF in the description to help you get started. At the end of the day, futures trading isn't about chasing fast money. It's about understanding the system, managing your risk, and executing your plan with discipline, again and again, until consistency becomes your biggest advantage, and your decision-making becomes calm, calculated, and repeatable under any market condition. Stay focused on consistency, protect your capital during volatile moments, and remember that patience is often your strongest edge in trading. And over time, those small, controlled decisions compound, turning discipline into confidence and confidence into a strategy you can rely on no matter what the market does next.